All right, third grade, today you guys are going to be creating your own data, and it can just be something that you make up, and then you're going to be filling in a frequency table. You're going to be creating a bar graph based off of that data, and then you're going to be creating a pictograph based off of that data. So I'm going to model what this looks like, and then you're going to do it by yourself, okay? So it's going to take some time, so watch me modeling it, and then you're going to do your own data. You can just make it up. You can ask your mom or your dad or your grandma or aunt or uncle or whoever is home with you right now. You can ask them to help you come up with the data. It's not going to be real. It doesn't have to be truthful, but you do want to make it graphable. So I don't want you doing numbers like in the hundreds or the thousands, because that's going to be kind of challenging to graph. So I'm going to do favorite fruit, and this is going to be my frequency. Meaning this is the number, so I'm going to poll some students. I'm going to say that I'm going to poll some students, and the number of their favorite fruit. Bananas, watermelon, apples, and oranges. Okay? I'm going to say that 10 students said bananas is their favorite, 12 said watermelon, 15 said apples, and 8 said oranges. Okay? That's my frequency table. I didn't really poll people for data. I just made it up off of something that I was simple to do, picked my own categories, these are your categories, and came up with my own numbers of pretending that I had represented or like taken a poll of students here at school. Okay? So now I need to plug this information into my bar graph. And I have bananas, watermelon, apples, and oranges. And my bar graph is going to be, and I titled it bar graph, but students' favorite fruit. It's important to remember that you're putting a title for your bar graph, and you're going to have to do the same thing for your pictograph, okay? So, students' favorite fruit, bananas, watermelon, apples, oranges. And then my frequency, I could count by twos, because I have small enough numbers and I probably have enough here. I could maybe count by ones if I had enough room in my bar graph, but I don't think I have enough room, so I'm not going to count by ones, but I am going to count by twos, okay? So down here is 0, so this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. And I'm going to go all the way to the very top. And the bottom right here is 0. All right, and I went ahead and added my 0. Okay, so here's my bar graph. This is all my information plugged in, and now I need to go ahead and insert the bars. Okay, so the way that you're going to insert your bar is you are going to create one. So you're going to insert in a text box, okay, right here. You're going to insert it in a text box, and you can just do like this. You don't need to do the whole bar. You can if you want to. And then you're going to color in your text box. And because it's a banana, I'm going to do yellow, and I'm going to do my outline in yellow. So that is going to represent my bananas. And then you're going to drag your text box to the appropriate number. So how many students like bananas? 10. So I'm going to drag this to 10. And there's your bar graph. Okay? And then I'm going to do watermelon. Watermelon was 12 students liked watermelon. So I'm going to create a text box. This is your little text box right here. And then I'm going to color it, I'll do green, do my outline in green. And how many students liked watermelon? 12 students liked watermelon. So I'm going to click it and then I'm going to drag it to 12. So that represents watermelon. Then we have apples. And again, I'm going to create a text box right here. Okay, I'm going to do my apples red. And then how many students liked apples? 15. Okay, so 15 students liked apples. So let's drag it. 14, and I'm going to go halfway to 16 because I don't have a 15 being counted on my number line because I'm counting by twos, but I know that 15 is halfway between 14 and 16. So that's what that would look like. And then oranges, and I'm going to do orange for my oranges. Okay, and then how many students liked oranges? 8 students liked oranges. So I'm going to go up to that. So then there is your bar graph, and you would have created your very own bar graph. Okay, now, so here's your frequency table, here's your bar graph, and now we're going to create our pictograph. And we need to remember to include a key. And I'm just going to include my key up here at the top. So I need to change my title, Students' Favorite Fruit. Okay. I had, oops, sorry. This is the fruit. And then this is going to be your picture. And I had bananas, watermelon, apples, and oranges. Okay. All right. So then I just need to get a picture. And to get a picture, we are going to, you're just going to insert, okay? So insert, and you can just do a shape. And it doesn't have to be exactly, so I don't have to have a picture of bananas. I don't have to have a picture of watermelon. I'm going to do a shape, and I am going to do, because it's easy, I'm going to do a rectangle. I'm going to do a rectangle because then I can do, you can do it whatever color you want. I'm going to go ahead and do black. So this, and you need to put your key in here, okay? So your rectangle equals and then we want to do 2 votes. Okay, so your rectangle is going to equal 2 votes, meaning that your rectangle is going to be, so if it's 2 votes for my oranges, I would need 4 rectangles. Okay. And that's your key. And then if you were only going to do 1, you would just cut your rectangle in half, okay? So this is my rectangle. That's going to represent my fruit. And my bananas I had 10 students who liked bananas. So I need to insert, and all I did was copy this, and then I can paste it and drag it. So that's 2, and I have a total of 10. 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so there's my bananas being represented. I have 12 students who like watermelon. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Apples, I have 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and then I'm going to do 15, and I'm just going to make this smaller right there. 15. Okay? And then oranges, I remember we said 8 students liked oranges. 2, 4, 6, 8. And there's your pictograph. Okay, so you're going to create your own frequency table, and then you're going to create a bar graph and a pictograph based off of the data in your frequency table. Have fun!